What if the only thing standing between you and greatness is your ego? David Goggins literally soiled himself during a race and kept running. This is the story of destroying pride to discover what you're really made of. David Goggins entered the Hurt 100, a brutal 100-mile trail race in Hawaii. Mountains, mud, relentless elevation. He was prepared for physical suffering. What he wasn't prepared for was complete bodily humiliation. Somewhere around mile 70, his body began shutting down. Not just muscle failure, total system collapse. And then it happened. He lost control of his bowels, completely. He soiled himself in the middle of the race, surrounded by other runners, with 30 miles still to go. For most people, this would be the ultimate DNF moment. The race is over. Walk to the aid station. Drop out. Preserve some dignity. But David stood there covered in his own filth, and asked himself a question. Is this physical failure, or is this ego failure? Or is this ego failure? His body could still move. His legs still worked. The only thing stopping him was embarrassment. And in that moment, David realized something profound. Ego is the most fragile part of the human condition. It crumbles at the slightest discomfort. But if you're willing to destroy your ego to let go of pride, image, and dignity, there's nothing left to stop you. So David kept running. Mile after mile, David ran in soiled clothes. Runners passed him, spectators stared. His pride was obliterated, but his body, still moving. And somewhere in that humiliation, David accessed a level of mental freedom he'd never experienced. Because when you stop caring what people think, when you stop protecting your image, when you let ego die, you become unstoppable. The pain was irrelevant. The smell was irrelevant. The only thing that mattered was forward progress. And David crossed the finish line 100 miles. Broken body, destroyed ego, but unbroken spirit. He'd proven that when you strip away pride, all that's left is pure will. After the race, someone asked David if he regretted not quitting. He looked at them and said, "Why would I regret discovering that my ego is weaker than my will?" That race taught him dignity is negotiable. Willpower is not. David learned that the deepest level of commitment requires ego destruction. As long as you're protecting your image, you're limiting your capacity. But when you're willing to look foolish, to fail publicly, to embarrass yourself completely, that's when you access your full power. Because ego is the last governor, and once you remove it, there are no limits. The principle David lived by after this race was, ego is the enemy of excellence. Throughout the rest of his career, whenever he felt himself holding back, because of how it would look, he remembered the Hurt 100. He remembered running 30 miles in soiled clothes, and he asked, am I protecting my performance or am I protecting my pride? Most people quit not because they're physically done, but because they're emotionally embarrassed. They don't want to look weak. They don't want to fail publicly. But David realized the only way to access your full capacity is to stop caring about appearances, destroy the ego, embrace the humiliation, and what's left pure, unfiltered will. That's where greatness lives beyond pride. So here's the question. What would you accomplish if you stopped worrying about how it looked? If you let go of pride, dignity, and ego?